Hey, and welcome to another episode of Geoma City Building. So, the last episode, we actually finished our very nice residential offshore zone over there, and I will let that settle there for a while. But we do have another issue. Now, this is something I want to approach in this episode, and maybe in the next episode as well, because it's definitely a lot of work to do. So, as you can see, we do have a minus, we have a negative money flows sometimes, and this is mainly because we do have a lot of industry, and most of our income is actually depending on industry. And one problem we actually have, we don't have any ore yet, so we're not able to produce all the unique factory products because most of them does need ore. So I think that's something I'm going to approach right now. And where is our ore? I know the ore is up here. You see all the brown stuff, so we do have a lot of ore in there. Let's have a quick check of it. Yep, we do have a very big deposit of ore in here because I actually made that one when I did the map. So we do have to go up there and find some room because the ore industry actually uses up a lot of room because the buildings are pretty big. And we also have to care about the transport issues because this is basically the main road into the city, and it's already very limited on its capacity. So yeah, we have to find some ways and even have to modify that one intersection as well because it's a little bit crowded right now. And we find to have something else, maybe more lanes to use because the highway itself is pretty free from cars, but we just have the issue with the intersection as well. So first off, how are we going to approach that? So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to have that road to get more to the back and up the hill, and then have one more space for the highway to go in there. And I want to have the ore industry to be situated like there and a little bit of there maybe. We have to care for the train line, and we have to care for this intersection actually working right it does right now, and also working with the additional load from the industry area, and also make to place the unique factory using only ore products to be situated there as well. So I think this is going to be multiple parts because I just don't want to have one episode being 3 hours or something like that. So I'm going to split that one up. So in the first part of it, I'm going to actually modify this intersection right there. So I'm going to pause the game. First of all, that's what we need to do, and I'm definitely need the road anarchy mod enabled for all what we're going to do right now. So, and I'm planning to, yeah, not sure. I'm not having a definite idea about what I'm going to do. But first off, I think we have to remove all of this stuff in there because these all have to be gone. We need the space. We really need that space up here. So let's get rid of the roads up here. We'll connect them later on, like so. We do need some more space, like this one. Also the train line. We don't want them to be right now here. Go away, go away, go away, and go away. And you go away as well. Here we go. Going. And now I need to find some flat area there. So I'm going to over there, checking with the terrain tool and getting myself the same height as we have on Geoma Island. And let's see where this is. Oh, it's pretty deep. Pretty deep. Here we go. That's what we're going to do. So here we go. That's what you're going to do. And this will be our basic industry area for all the ore related stuff. And another thing I want to have is I want to have a road because I don't want to change the level of that road. So I'm going to place some dummy road right now somewhere around there. So let's put it there, and then I'm use the movie tool, selecting these nodes, not the tree, selecting these nodes and bringing that to the same height as that road. So this gives me now a very good side of where I want to go, because there is actually where I want to have these roads go there. So the intersection will be up there. I'm going to give myself a little bit of room I can work with. So I'm going to use that one and making this one a little bit straight, because this will be the room where, and I'm going to modify these mountain range later on, so hopefully that's going to work out. And in the sense of Geoma City, I don't want too much round roads, so we're basically very geometric in Geoma. That's the name for the city, so we have to keep that in mind. So now we can remove that road again, don't need that anymore, and I'm going to place myself a road which will actually be the main intersection. I'm going to place there. So this will be a normal highway like we did everywhere else, 3-lane highway, and I'm going to place it, I don't know, maybe place it there so it lines up with that road somehow. Let's place it there, and the road is already pretty straight, so I guess we can actually use that road because it is already straight, and I connect it up to here. So let's not connect it right now. We'll put that over there and get another direction over there. So, and for the case of simplicity, I'm going to check if it's all... Oh, I don't want the trees actually. So let's get rid of the trees as well. We don't need the trees right now. This will be industry. There's no room for trees. A lot of remove all of them. All of the trees have to be gone. So we have this, and now again selecting all the stuff up here. I think we also have stuff around there, which is actually, I don't want to copy the props. Let's get rid of the props up here because all the things lying around there we don't need, so we don't have any of those. So this can go, and then we're going for the nodes, like that one, and giving it the right high like this. So now this is basically now our main road connection, which connects to the other roads up there, but it's also the road we will use to basically move everything together. So let's have more terrain modification up here. Let's get our spot in here because we have the railway in the middle, so I'm going to have the railway going underground. I'm going to have it like so. I think something like that. Should be all on the ground actually. And let's see if that's actually going to work out pretty well and go to 0. Well, let's see if that ending up on a flat terrain. Looks pretty good to me. So that's looking pretty good. And now, so the first thing I want to have is actually be able to go in both directions. So I think we go up like we did on the other interceptions. We're just making that one straight up there. So let's go ahead and add this road over there. That should be good enough. Is it big enough? That's the bigger question, because I want to have to raise that one to be able to reach the other highway. So maybe I'm giving itself a little bit more room to play with, and it may be a good idea to actually get myself to up here, get rid of those. What I'm going to do is now place in that road, because I know I can do 12 high. I can do a lane of 12 units. With 13 units, it's using another node. So I'm going to 12 units away. So I'm going to use 12 units from there. Maybe get rid of that again. It's too close. Yeah. Let's get rid. So 12 units from there. That's where I want to be. And I'm going to use no, let's do 12. And I'm going to do 12 here as well. And from those 12, I'm actually going down for 45 degrees. And it's now snapping on a very odd position, which I don't want. So let's get rid of that as well and make that one even longer. So I can have the 45 degrees. There it is, 45 degrees. That's what I want. And it's not straight. Come on, please, man, make it straight. Can you please make that one a straight piece of road? Are you straight now? Yes, you are. And now you. Are you basically straight? Yes, you are straight. That's nice, because that's what I want to have. So now I can get rid of those pieces again and connect that one up to here. And this one will go over somewhere around there, like this. And the next thing we want to have is to be able to have that on a 12. Maybe I should have used more distance for that. Maybe I should have, but we'll see how this is going to turn out. So let's do this 12 as well with a high of 12. I'm not totally sure. I think I need that one. So now we do have this thing. I think it's too close. I think it is still close, because we do need some room to actually be able to go over there and then in there. So that's the plan. So let's see if this is going to work out. We're 45 degrees, and then the clearance is a little bit bad. Could be better clearance-wise. I'm not too sure, because if we do, yeah, I thought, yeah, let's do this a little bit bigger. Let's go down to around there. and place it here. Let's make this. Now we do have more playroom to actually be able to put that thing up there. And now I'm going to make it 12. With a lane, that's not enough, so we do have 12. So let's go for more. Let's go for even more. Shall we use that one to have a lot of space available? So okay, let's do this. This will take us a lot of space actually away from our industry area. So hopefully we don't need it, but let's think big with that intersection. Let's just think big. It's better than thinking too small. So now I'm going to have the needed space for the 12. And yeah, there as well. I'm going to here and up to 12. Here we go. Now we do have that one. And I have now more room. Well, I don't need more room, to be honest. Shall we waste so much space for that? I don't think we shall waste so much space. So maybe not. So maybe go like this. Maybe go ahead from there, and to move it around there. With give us a width of 8, and then we go down 12, like this. Let's do this. Yeah, I think that's better. To not waste too much space actually. So now again we do the 8. It's around 8. Funny enough, it's not 8 there. It's actually 7 up there. So why is that? Because we're not in the middle. We're not in the middle. Why are we not in the middle? Please give me a road in the middle. So I'm going to place a road up here. And now I'm missing all my measurements. So I'm going to place that one there to have the middle. And then I'm going to have 8 again. Let's go for 8, and hopefully, let's hope that this is enough clearance for a bigger road. Let's try this one. What would happen if I'm changing this to a 3 lane? Yeah, it's working out. It's working out. We can use that one. So this was an 8. Well, let's do the same over there. So we do have the 8, the lane of 8, 8, 8, 8. There's 8. Here we go. And now, get away with the road guidelines. Now a lane of 12 to have a very cool slope. Do not snap. Okay, so here we go. And the same over there. To have 12 there. No, not there. That was wrong. I did it wrong. Okay, another try. And 11, 12. Here we go. There's 12. So now we get rid of that one. Because this was not what we want to have. And this goes away too. Give it away. So now you come over here. You can give me the road guidelines as well if you want to. Yeah, so like this, and do the same over there. And now we can actually make it from here with a 45 degree, like so. So this is what we're going to end up with, which will be our main intersection type. So we can get rid of this. This can go away. So we do have basically. So basically, this is going to be our main intersection up there. Let's connect this up again to have it not too many nodes in here. So like this. I think I'm getting rid of those as well, and in the hope it will just make one node, like so. Yeah, the node is still pretty close, but I think it's far enough. It will be important later on when we are going to smooth out with the node controller that we don't have the nodes too close together. So this is one thing we actually did. And we now have both. Do we have? No, we haven't, because whoa, that's wrong. It's not working that way. So what we actually need is we need to have those switched lanes. So what actually has to happen is that this road is coming down here, and this road needs to go over there. So we do need some sort of crossover of this road. So how are we going to approach that one? Not too sure how I shall approach that one. I think it's the easiest way to just make it in place. So what that would mean is basically we're getting rid of those, and something like, not sure, something like this. So this should go over there, and then this should go over there, something like this. So in order to achieve that, I'm going to lower that road for a little bit. So this is going to be lowered, like Not sure if that's going to work, like so. And this is going to be an overhang to be like that. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Like this. So this should be fine to actually accomplish what we want to accomplish. It's not too pretty right now, but I'm going to lower this down a little bit too. Something like that. So this one can be on the same height, I think, as the other one, and then we raise the same. The other thing is, yeah, you know what I mean. You already know what I mean. I'm going to use that one to keep that one a little bit straight, and then I'm going to move that piece. I'm going to move that piece 4 clicks down, and this one goes 4 clicks up. So how are we going to end up with that? Is that enough clearance? Is enough clearance. We do have now the lamp post going through the upper floor, but maybe we'll fix that later on. But I think that's going to be a good intersection high for all sorts of cars. And we do have, of course, we have a lamp post going through there. But I think we're going with that. Yeah, I think we're going to do it like that. So I think that's going to work out in the way I intend to. And I'm going to use 2-lane roads for those. So like that one, turn this around, and we do have the normal 3 lanes to be there. And you will be 3 lanes as well. And the upper one is actually can actually be a 3 lane because of the optics. We don't need the 3 lanes in the upper row, but I think it's interestingly to have because of the optics. So we're going to use that as well. So hopefully that's enough clearance for the cars. That's very low. That's very low. I have to admit that's very low. So we maybe have to raise that later on. So we do have there a 2-lane road. I'm going to use that one as 2-lane road as well. And this one is going in that direction, like this. And this will be a 2-lane road as well, going... No, that actually needs to be like so. So this is going like this. And now we do have very, very serious clearance issues because these roads are actually much thicker than the original road was. So what I'm going to do, I'm lowering that even more. So I'm selecting these pieces, bringing that even more down, and bringing those even more up. And that means I have to have these ones up, not like so. That one as well. Bring that one up as well. I hopefully have enough clearance now. Yeah, that should work out. So what about the lamppost? So the lamppost actually in the road. No, it actually. I think it's working out. I cannot see it, but I think it's working out. And that one as well. Yeah. That one as well. So we actually used the lamppost as a clearance marker. So that's basically going to function like I intend to. And what I want to have is this should actually use the terrain as well. Shall it? Or shall it not? So I'm not too sure. Maybe we leave that one on the ground floor. What do you say? Shall I leave that one at the ground floor and not? Yeah, but we'll see later. Not too much. Don't waste too much time now with that one. So, okay, we do have that one sorted. So this road is actually going to work again. And the next thing we need to do is care for... Yeah, let's care for the train line, which we need to be there as well. So I'm going to have the train line go underneath. This has some issues then because we don't see the trains drive there, but we can have a very big area for the actual train section. This is important because what actually is going to happen very soon is that actually the trains are going to have an issue with blocked intersections. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to place, don't place it there. So I'm going to, where do I start this one? I do want to have a very equal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove those. I'm making there a road, which is hopefully then in the right size, node-wise. So I'm going to connect that one up there. Let's bring this over there. And I need to have that one snap, and this one is going to go over there. So that's going to work out, and now I can put the train there, hopefully. Turn away that wing again. To use that one as a marker, and that one as the second am I 0? Yeah. And then I'm going to -12, placing on that railroad track down here, and doing the same for there. For, I think it's that spot. I'm not too sure. I think that's not the right size. Let's see, you have 11 units there. Let's see where 11 units is. It's not there. So as you can see, this is not equal. Well, yeah, I'm not going to fiddle around with that now too much. So we do have -12 and having it go underneath there as well. And we do have the same for here. So now we do have an issue with that road piece. So it would come out here. So we have to have the train to go right there underneath the road. Ideally, directly underneath the road. So let's see if we can handle that. And we need to start at 0. And we shall go down. I think we shall go down. Let's see where the actual point is. So maybe we start from there and see where we do come out. So if we're going to place that one up there, like so. And this one is going there as well. And what I want to see is if that's going to fit without coming through. Yeah, it's working out. It's still underground without any issues up here. So we do have that one solved. Now let's connect that one up to there. Not too sure if this is going to work out the way I want it to, but we'll see. Well, looks not too bad. Doesn't look too bad. I may raise this all a little bit. Like here. Going to raise that one up here. And that's going to work. I think that's going to work out not too badly. And then I'm going to move that over here to have the entrance be more smoother for the train. Yeah, that looks good to me. So that looks pretty well. I'm going to use that like it is. And then I'm going to place that one back, because this is going to be only for the road. Only for the road there. So go away with all that stuff. So, and that I need to need. So yeah, here. So we do have that one. That's a bridge. And I don't want to have a bridge over there. So you should actually be a straight road. So like this. It's not going to be a straight road. So I'm going to use that one. Now it's going to be a very straight road. And I want to have the same for that pieces up here. And for those pieces there as well. But they need to change direction. No. They have to change direction like this. So this is going to be pretty nice. So we do have that one. And there's a lot of space for actually making that looks pretty. And I don't like that one. So I'm going to lower that again. I don't want that to be that high. Not very happy with that. So this road has to be straight, and this one will go just deeper down into the terrain. So, and now we have basically our main intersection. So this one is basically solved. So let's connect these pieces up there for now. I'm just using it like so, going up there and then going down here. So this is not very pretty, but it will work for the current thing we're actually trying to do. And I'm going to have that one go there a little bit differently. No, I want to remove these, please. Let's have this road a little bit differently. So get away with the train tracks as well. So this will go down here. And I think I'm going to make more or less a sharp corner. And let's take some intersection as an help. What I'm using here is I'm using intersection because I can use the right mouse button to actually rotate it by 45 degrees. And that's what I want to do. Rotate that over there. So now I can get rid of actually all those other pieces I don't really need for that, to have that sorted. So, and the next thing I want to have is actually lower that down. This is a little bit of finicky now because I actually have no intersection already with. So let's bring this on the floor, like so. And then I'm going to lower this all down. Let's select those pieces, bring those down a little bit more. so it blends more into the mountain range in there. So okay, that's pretty good. I think that works out. So then now let's get ahead and use that road to bring it around there, bring that over here, and then just connecting up those pieces by using the guidelines. So we do have some weird road now. I'm going to lower that parts up there. They are too high. Let's bring that down. I've missed one. There we go. Like this. Maybe I can do slope objects. It's not really doing what I want to do, but let's try again slope objects. And that's working out pretty well. So let's bring that up a little bit again. And yeah, we can do the same for the rest of the road. I'm not going to do that right now. So the next thing we need to do is actually connect the rest of the roads. I'm using the freeform tool right here, just to get these roads connected again, like so, and the other road as well. Let's go ahead, go there, and then over there. So we do have that one solved. Then we need to have the train line actually go in there. And yeah, okay, now I see we do have to care for that pieces. Let's care for these pieces as well, and bring them to this high. Come on, bring them to there, like this. Okay. It's working out right now. Bring this a little bit down, and this a little bit down. For now, that's sufficient. That's sufficient for now. And then we need to have the train tracks. Where they are, there it is. We're going to use it normally, and just bring down. I mean, I'm not really sure why it's snapping in there. I'm going to bring that one in here, and what I'm going to do now is use that one because I know this is a straight. Why isn't it snapping? So for whatever reason it's not snapping right now where it actually should, to 180 degrees. There it is, snapping right there, and bringing it to 0. Not too sure why it's now placed like that. I think I did not start with the correct thing. So I need to have the snap on, and then I need that one. Yeah, for whatever reason it wants to go there. Maybe it's not working when the game is paused. And let's settle this with here. And what I'm doing now is I'm going overhead, over the head from here. Come on, use. Come on. What's wrong? Movie is still selected. Okay. Let's bring this one over there. It's trying to make a tunnel. I think this node is not correctly, so let's bring this node a little bit up, like this, like so. Can we now? No, he's still wanting to make a tunnel. Yeah, for whatever reason he tries to make a tunnel in here. I think he's not very happy with the terrain. Okay, so, man, making me crazy. Crazy you make me. So let's put all those nodes. Let's bring those to this high. Yeah, still looking good enough. Are you actually letting me now? For whatever reason, he's putting that piece too far down. Not too sure why he's doing that. And then he wants to make a tunnel. Yeah, not too sure why he's going to do that. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm setting that one up here, like so, and yeah, he did it right anyway. Somehow he somehow did it right. So yeah, let's care about that later. So, and now we're going over there. This is going to go up there and connect to the train lines. We do have that train line connected again, and that's a little bit differently to connect, I guess, but I'm pretty confident we can do that. And the same trick, using the freeform tool to first go up to 12 and then go over there and connect that one up. So does this look good to me? No, it doesn't look very good, but it will serve the purpose. So if we're now starting that up again, to see if the traffic is actually working. So yeah, looks good to me. Actually, all the traffic can go around, find their way, and the city should not longer be disconnected from the rest of the world. So that's pretty cool. So let's now fix the terrain over there, because we will use this thing in here for our industry. The industry will actually go in there, and what I actually want is, so okay, so we do have the industry in there. Let's get rid of some trees, some trees like this, and we do have one opportunity to, so we do have these two paths over there, but because there's the train underneath, we can only make tunnel to go here, or even tunnel even deeper, which I don't want. So if I do something, I'm going to make a tunnel in there. And so yeah, what I actually want, so I want to show you something. Let's see, there's some buildings in the industry. To place those buildings, I'm just going to place myself a nice little road up there, so just to be able to actually place me the buildings to see how big they are. And of course I need to zone the area. I didn't zone the area yet, so let's make an industry zone up there. Yeah, all in here will be ore industry. We will have a lot of ore. A lot of ore. We will be the ore princes of Geoma. Well, Geoma will be the ore princes of the world, actually. So like this. So we do have the zone. Now we have to place the main building, which is somewhere around there. There's the main building. I think that is, yeah, here the main building. So before that we cannot place any other buildings in there, and now we need to have some extractor buildings, and we do have this crane, but I don't want to have that crane because I don't like the looks of it, and it just doesn't fit. It doesn't look modern, but I know it's modern. It's basically used and they're very effective, but I want to have these things in here. So I want to have these mines actually, and I don't want to have them just being here with some sort of hole. That's not what I want, because it's not very, yeah, I'm not sure if this is what you expect from an ore mine. I want to actually have those in there. So I'm going to select these and move them in there. So that's actually what I want to have. I want to have them placed in there and then be hidden by something else. But the question is, what should we use to hide it actually? Maybe a quay, but I think if you look inside that one, you will see the side of the quay. So let's move that away again, and let's just try to put a quay there, how that's going to look. So we do have that quay. Which quay is this? The quay. It's the normal regular quay. I'm going to put there, just put it there and see. It's not reaching, it is reaching to the ground, but not the way I want it to. So let's get rid of that, and let's put it more there. What will happen if I place it there? It's much better. So we do have that quay. So now if I'm going to have and use that mine in here, like so, how would that look? So we do see the quay in the behind, so maybe we can move that across a little bit more. Yeah, it's a good question. Not too sure. And we do need to have all this covered with some plop tables. I'm not too sure, but somehow I want to have these hidden somehow. Ideally, it would be just like this. Yeah, without seeing the quay. That would be ideal, but I can do that. So maybe like this. Maybe. Not too sure. I'm really not too sure about that one. I would love to have it just sit. What about that one? How does that look? So this looks actually quite better. This looks a bit better to me. What would be if I'm going to move that one over there? What would be if I'm putting that one up here? Like so. How would that look? That doesn't look too bad to me. And I don't have a lot of terrain issues. I think we're going with that. So is there any benefit of actually using the bigger ones? Let's see. So we have this one building, which actually makes 9,600 units per week. And uses 960 kilowatts of energy, and this one uses more or less half the energy, but produces more than the half. So basically the smaller ones are actually better. So we're going with the smaller ones and having them aligned on these wall over there. So we're actually going to use the quay to hide all these things. So in order to do that, we need a road. Well, let's get a one-way road up here. Let's see where we can actually place that one. You can go away. I don't need you. You're too big and I don't want you. So I'm going to want this one. So we do have multiple entries into this big mountain. They're going to be there. So let's put some road now. Do we have some nice line where we could actually... What about this? So what would happen if I'm using this and then placing that building in here? They could even overlap much more, like so. Look at this. They can have, then I can actually overlap pretty nicely. Not too much, but a little bit less. So not too much, one less. Oh, that's actually just a small one. So okay, we do have now this one. If I'm placing that one in here, this is going to work out. Let's place this one in here. What if we place that one more over? Can we? No, we can't. So we do have that one. This would be our entrances to the actual ore fields. So I think we're going with that one. We'll make a couple of them. A couple of them to go. So what's happening right now? What's happening right now? Something's wrong. Oh. It's just a little bit weird right now. So we're going to use that one. Place more roads. And place more roads in there. Turn it around. And then placing ourselves more of these nice little... I think one overlap we said. One overlap is right perfect. So we're doing it like that one. That looks pretty nice. So let's expand the quay over there to be around there. And then we need a rounding to actually go there. I'm not too sure why. Okay, I see. I see what's happening, but okay, I'm okay with that right now. We fix that later. So we do have that sort of quay, and that I'm going to think that we can actually approach that one over there. So let's do to go there. Let's go for the diagonal one as a layer and do the same for here. That should then be here, and we do have that one to go. No, that's not correct, but it works anyway. So, and then we do that one. Let's connect this over there. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then we use the move it tool to actually align all these nodes to the road high. Oh, no, not too damn many of them. Look at that. Look at that, how many these are. Where is it? There. No, there. There's another one here. And there. And there. And this one, I'm going to align these to the road. So we end up with that thing here. I think that's pretty okay. I think that's going to work out. So we could even place more of these mines, but I don't think we need more. This is already plenty, you know. They will export that stuff like crazy. It's just the start. So we still need to have an access from our actual industry area to actually reach the city or to reach the highway to export stuff. So in order the exporting stuff, I tend to have one highway access to actually go up there, which is intended to export stuff, and one highway exit to go up there, which is intended to go to the city. So I don't want to have one connection for the whole area to go over there and then go in both directions. I'm not sure if that's maybe it is, but I don't have too much room up here. So what I'm going to plan is some sort of, yeah, I don't know, some sort, maybe we could have a bigger roundabout to go underneath there. Maybe we could do that. Why not, actually? Why not have a bigger roundabout up here? Yeah. But then it's already all close together again. I don't want to have all this stuff to be close together. So we may have, I have no concept about it. Oh no, Oh no, no concept about what to do. That's not too good. You normally want to have a concept. So, where do we want this stuff to be connected? Actually, we do have these intersections. So we do have two sides coming in, and they will share each other these highway to go up there. So I think we actually need, what we actually need is to have this one go down and one go up here. So I'm actually going to think it may be wise to use a roundabout down here and use it also to actually connect to the highway, but only to the highway which reaches the city, but not the highway, or maybe even the highway which is, yeah, let's do that. We're just going to start out and we will see if we're ending up with something cool or not. Let's go a short watching. Have a short look at how big those production buildings actually are. So they are quite big. Look at these. So these are very big. Very big buildings, but they could basically fit in this area. And the other one is big as well, but not as deep. So okay, I think there's enough room to handle all that stuff later on and still have enough room for the unique factories. So let's go ahead. Give ourselves this road over there and make it go down here. So we do have something to measure on. I'm going to have that road over there. So now I want to have that road to go over there. Not totally sure what's going to happen now. Okay, this is going to happen. So what I want to have is make this a tunnel. I'm going to make this a tunnel. I'm going to make this a tunnel. And then I'm going to get myself that node over there and set its object height to there. So now we have this thing. And I think we do need two nodes. Because what I want to do is actually move that node. When I find it, I can't reach it. Oh no, I can't reach that node. Why? Please let me reach that node. No, you're not underneath, so I cannot reach that node. We have to make this work different. I gotta get rid of that quay. So let's make it normal. We make this road to go in there. And if we make it to -12, actually, it should be a tunnel thing. Like this. So we now do have a tunnel in there. And I'm now going to use that node over there, and to move over to somewhere around, I think there, and then coming up again to 0, like so. So okay, we do have these things of tunnels right now. I can't get rid of that because I do want to have a roundabout here. I do want to have a roundabout, and maybe I want to have the roundabout to be pretty big, because we're already interfering with that. Nah, that's okay, that's working out. So we do have that tunnel, but what I want to do is actually now go underneath, select that one node, and bring that node up to that level of the road up here, like here. So now we end up with a straight tunnel entry. And now what I want to move is, I'm using that node, and I'm not moving that one in. I'm moving that one in like so. Like so. I'm going to move that one. So I do get a very nice tunnel entry. Actually, I think I'm not able to use the other mode, the other node. I can't select the other node. But that way I get a nice entry. Let's prolong that quay again to over there. To go over there, like so. Okay. Bring that out a bit, but not too much, just a bit. And then I think I need to go underground view to actually select that node, and bring that one up to here. And I could even bring it up to almost there, but I'm going to bring it up like there. Now I'm getting a very nice tunnel entrance. Like this. It's not ideal, I admit, it's not very ideal because you still have these terrain things going around. Not sure if maybe there is a better tunnel entrance. To actually solve that, basically I think there is one. There is actually one. very nice tunnel entrance, which you can use to cover this up, to have this inside. So anyway, I'm going to use that one for now, and doing the same for here. So we end up with a nice tunnel. This is what I want to have. And for the other side, I'm going to opt for not going with a tunnel, but actually going, let's bring this a little bit smaller, using that one, and going over there. So the other side will go more plain over here. That will be our access roundabout here. Oh, let's flatten this a little bit more down so we can work here without interfering too much with any stuff. Okay, so we do have, I think we have to remove that tunnel again. But the idea is clear. This is where we want to end up in the end. Oh, there's something, a leftover piece. Here we go. Go away. So, but that's the general idea, to go over there. But I think it's easier to go from the other side, because when we use the movie tool, we are losing all the measurements. So let's have a road like this. This will not be underneath. And let's get this road over there. And it should be, the road should be somewhere around there. So I think we're going to use that one. Now get rid of that. Let's do C. We do start from there, and we do need some clearance to actually have a road go there. So I'm going to be over there. And now I'm using a road of 5 to be there. And I'm going to use 5, 5. Oh, we end up too close to there. So we actually don't need that one. So we can go directly in the other direction. So let's do that one and give another 5 and 5, and then we will end up there. And here we will have the tunnel. Or we don't even need the tunnel. Let's see if we even need the tunnel up there, because it's pretty complicated to have that tunnel there. So maybe just don't do it. That's the other option we have. Having a very cool tunnel, having the option of making the tunnel in several ways, or the option to actually don't make any tunnel at all. So like this, and I said, no, that's not the right distance I wanted there, because we need to have this one to be 8. And then the road should be there, and another 8. And then 5, 5, and 5, 5. So this will basically our access roundabout to these roads. Yeah, that's what it's going to be. Hopefully we're not overloading it. So the next thing, because we actually just said we will not use a tunnel for that. So I'm going to replace that road to be elevated. And maybe you want to be an elevated highway. It will be better. So like this. And we also need to have the train elevated. This train piece is going to be elevated as well. Like so. Not sure if it is now elevated. Let's see if we can remove the terrain down there. Yes, we can. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. And we just need to move that piece away, because that's not going to work that way. A little bit more. Yeah, looks good to me. And we're going to move. I don't think we can move the other side, actually. It's not looking too good. Why isn't that looking good? Good question. I don't know. Oh, that's the reason? No, it's still not looking too good, because I think the road is too close. Yeah, let's fix that one. Here again. That's flat. Okay. Anyway, it's going to work out. We do need to make some road in there, some wall, to cover up the terrain things, or move all these stuff. Oh, we need to have it regularly. So like this. So this will be our big roundabout, which will have all the access to the highway, hopefully. So first thing we need to have is actually have an access to reach up there in this direction. So we want to have an access up there to go. Oh, I think we maybe need a direction on the other side as well. So yeah, it's hard to say right now. It's hard to say. Maybe we don't use that roundabout for both sides. Well, maybe let's make a mock-up, because what the plan is to have a road go to there. And ideally the road comes up here, like this. What height do we actually need? 12? Let's go to 12. Example, go to here. That's a nice road, look at that. And yeah, it will be more rounded later on, but it's just a mock-up right now. So, and the other one will be there. And that will actually join into the bridge. Does this actually work? Yeah, somehow. Ooh, that road doesn't look very well. Look at that. You definitely don't want to drive that thing. You really don't want to. Like this. Get it up a little bit. Like this. Okay, I think we're going to go for that one. And I think we're going to prolong the island up to here. So we don't have to use the elevated pieces here, because they look pretty odd. Oh, he does actually use the terrain for that one. Okay, like so. So this will be some sort of access. It's just a mock-up. I'm going to make this one going to be more rounded to here and to here, and the access to this roundabout will be actually there and there. So there should be plenty of room to actually choose the right lane and don't have too much traffic issues in here. So that's one thing to do, and we can even connect that one up right now. And currently there will be no way to actually, for them, there will be no way to import or export anything, because there is no highway connection in the other side. So I think that's even part of the next episode, or the episode after that, to actually have a distinct access over there to just go for import export. Just need to care that no cars are actually going down there, and use that as a shortcut to go over there. So we definitely don't want to have that. So maybe we have to solve that in a different way. Not too sure. So we just definitely don't want them to use that as a shortcut. Okay, so I have not watched how long this episode actually lasted right now. So let's do some things, some other things. I think we're going to move this building to over there. How is it going to look? Oh, it looks pretty good to me. I think it can be there. Just looking good. So we do have the ore. And pretty fastly, I think we also need storage for the ore. Maybe a warehouse yard. We could put the warehouse yard in there. And we also could... What's the other one? That's smaller. So we could use that one actually to sit here. Actually, two of them. Look at this. Looks pretty good. So we do have two warehouses. They can actually use ore. Is there an ore? Glass, metals, commercial zones. Oh, that's not what we want to have actually. So that's the wrong one. We don't need a warehouse. What we need is actually storage, like this one. So we do need. What do we have? We have raw mineral storage. This is pretty big. This is very big. Not sure. Maybe we go with the smaller one. I think the smaller ones have more trucks or something like this. So, or industry storage. We also have these things. Pretty big. What's that one? Even pretty bigger. So we only have the big ones. They are very big, but well, we could just put them there for now. For now, this should work. And yeah, basically, what we could do is get rid of that road. And use this road over there to connect those up. So like this. So there's now a round thing where all the trucks can go through without interfering with each other. Let's go here and turn that one around. Not sure if it's going to be used right now, and I think we also need some police in here. We do need police, and we need some firehouse. We may need a doctor as well. Not too sure about the doctor, but you always need one. They're just not happy if you don't give them a doctor. And of course the roundabout needs to be a different road. I'm going to be a very big road with a lot of traffic, so I'm making them that one to go around there and this one. So, and this one could actually be ramps. So they can go here, they need to go down, and they're going to go up. So our basic layout, not very pretty, it's actually pretty ugly. We have a very ugly part built here that's not very nice, and it's a little bit, oh, we have some issues with the terrain. So I'm going to build a wall there anyway, because I don't want to have the terrain looking through, so I will build a wall later on. And making some plop tables. I'm not sure why exactly that train just popped up. You have to be somewhere around there more. So my friend, this is much better. Yeah, I think we have to fiddle with that a little bit. But yeah, at least it's working. So we have that stuff. Oh, the first trucks are already driving on, and I have the fear that all what they're currently doing is exporting that stuff. So they're just, where's he going? You're exporting, are you? Sand storage. Oh, you're going over there. Well, maybe you want a distinct road to. Yeah, that's not ideal. That's not ideal. So they need some other way to. Yeah. This is not going to work out like that. So we're going to have a road like here. It's going to be right there, and this road will actually go to somewhere around there, so the trucks already can deliver over there. It's just a mock-up right now. We're making this much more pretty in the next episode, I swear. So now all those people can actually deliver up in there without interfering with all the traffic. So but this is another part. We're not here to care for the actual industrial zone. I actually was here to care for that one, so the intersection. So let's get some cleanup here done, and I think in the next episode we're going to approach the actual industry part, caring for traffic, having some thoughts about what to do, and maybe get some cargo train port working as well, because we do need a train port. We don't want to have all these ore being transported by trucks. That's not ideal. So yeah, I hope you had fun with this episode, and we'll see you next time. Have a good night or have a good day, wherever you are. Bye bye.